The entire President's Committee on the Arts and Humanities resigned today in protest of his equivocation around white supremacists and neo-Nazis. Their blistering resignation letter concluded, quote, "Supremacy, discrimination, and vitriol are not American values. Your values are not American values. We must be better than this. We are better than this. If this is not clear to you, then we call on you to resign your office too." The note included one additional message. The first letter of each paragraph spelled out one word: resist. The man behind that message, actor and now former member of the President's Committee on the Arts and Humanities, Kal Penn, joins me now. Kal, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So you tweeted out earlier the letter, or you said earlier this month it was decided. I'm sorry, you tweeted out yours that said, "Dear Donald Trump, attached is our letter of resignation from the President's Committee on the Arts and Humanities." That got retweeted a lot. Then the White House came out and made this statement that no, they decided to disband it. It wasn't you guys. So who broke up with whom?
Yeah, no, I mean, unfortunately, we broke up with him first, so he's not allowed to break up with us after that. But I learned that in 4th grade.
and so how did it come together? To explain the process by which the members all came together and decided to quit together.
Sure. So, you know, probably about half of the original members had left after the administration change, but we were a committee that doesn't term out, and I think you mentioned, you know, as Politico did, that we're technically an official White House agency. So half of us figured, look, we don't agree with the president on almost anything, but if our mandate is to execute arts education and cultural diplomacy, and that's sort of what we're there for, why not stick around and see how much we can actually get done? But I think this week was particularly pronounced, and a lot of us said we don't want to be complicit in any of this. So, you know, we're also friendly with each other. There were text chains and email chains, and I think, you know, a few of us said, look, I'm thinking of resigning. Is anybody else feeling the same way? And it turned out we all did.
And, you know, we've had over the course of the last, few weeks, you've had the several honorees of the Kennedy Center honors say, no, I'm not going to show up to the White House event. You then had a lot of business leaders walk away from the Business and Manufacturing Councils. You've started to see it. Mar-a-Lago losing at least 5, I think, or more charitable events that were going to be at Mar-a-Lago. Were you guys influenced by the sort of trickle that's turning into a flood of people walking away?
No, I don't think so. And I think, look, we didn't set out to influence anybody else or to do what anybody else had done. We just sort of looked at ourselves and said, this has gone far beyond, you know, you've got a sitting president who's essentially equating, or is equating, a terrorist with the quote-unquote other side. And we sort of said, look, we've got this incredible arts education program called Turnaround Arts that was launched through the President's Committee. Now it's housed at the Kennedy Center. It's very vibrant. It's still doing very well. What do we tell our kids when they ask us, is this normal? And we just sort of said, we just can't, you know, we can't stand around and have our names attached to something like this. And so for us, that certainly was the right decision.
You mentioned the Kennedy Center, and I think about, you know, I've only gone one time, got to go last year, but and you famously, people know you as having gotten really involved in these sort of quasi-governmental programs during the Obama administration. How difficult has it been for people in the arts to reckon with this new administration, given, you know, the sort of blatant statements of bigotry, whether it's against Muslims or against Mexicans or against, you know, pick a group?
Yeah, sure. So that's a great question, because I think artists sort of, you know, view themselves, and folks who work in the humanities do too. It's both, you know, you try and spark a conversation, and the arts should, in an ideal world, spark that conversation. And they also sort of capture what's greatest about America and our great diversities. I think the president's FY 2018 budget, while not shocking, was definitely disturbing. $0 for both the NEA and the NEH. So you can have somebody like Ivanka Trump or Melania Trump talk all they want publicly about how great the arts are and how we should be educating our children in the arts. But when particularly Ivanka, when she's a senior advisor, and the budget that she puts out has $0 for the National Endowment for the Arts, $0 for National Endowment for the Humanities, it's very clear how they feel. And I think most artists know how to do a lot with very little. And so you've got very small arts organizations with incredible staffs, incredible outreach, folks like Americans for the Arts that are really doing everything they can to make sure that not just the NEA and NEH budgets are put back in when Congress and the White House negotiate, but the folks are aware of all this.
And lastly, if you were invited to the White House, would you go?
I mean, I don't think I'm getting that invite.
If Donald Trump wanted to heal and he wanted to invite you to come, would you go?
I would politely decline right now, but I do have to say I certainly hope they don't abandon the arts, particularly if folks don't know there's a huge economic imperative there. If we're talking about pumping out engineers and job creators and innovators, I mean, that's the difference between just an engineering education and an engineering education STEM with the arts. So if they're serious about any of this, I hope that they continue down that path.
Kal Penn, who's currently part of the great cast on Designated Survivor on ABC, and when he's not helping kids learn about the arts in the Turnaround Arts program, he's doing all sorts of amazing things as an artist. Thank you very much. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you. Good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.